Hi, this is Ruth Essex reporting for 40 Plus Style, and today I'm going to give you some top tips on how to disguise a tummy. Now, it doesn't matter how you got to have a tummy. You might have had children, you might have gone through the menopause, you might naturally be apple shaped, but if you are conscious of your tummy, regardless of how big or small it is, it's how you feel about it that counts. Here are some ways that you can either 1, distract from it, or 2, disguise it. Okay, I'm going to start with disguising. Now, one of the things that you might wish to look out for, which is excellent at hiding a tummy, is ruching. Let me show you on this dress. Now, this has got ruching, and what it is you have a layer of fabric underneath, and then the top layer of fabric, let me show you, is sewn over and it's got slight gathers in it. Now, it can be one-sided, or this one goes side to side, and so that means that when it's on, the part that's over your tummy drapes, like a cowl neck, but sort of lower down near your tummy. And what that does is you don't know which is fabric and which is your tummy. So it's a disguise to hiding it. And it's always flattering. Even if you've got a flat tummy, it's a very flattering style. So if you're conscious of your tummy, have a look for ruching. Now this dress, because it's patterned, it's harder to see. But this dress has also got ruching. And this one is done on one side. If I pull the fabric tighter, you can see it. It's there. Okay, so this side is cut fairly straight, but this side has got a top layer on it and it has got pleating, so it's oversewn here, so it's got a ruching effect. Either of those would work, so something you can look out for. Another technique you can do, and this is part of disguise, is you can slice your tummy up. So the long cardigan's your friend, because what you're going to do is draw attention to this part of your body, and you can also draw attention from your knee or mid-thigh downwards, but what you're trying to do is distract from this area, sort of, because people who have a big tummy sometimes have a big bust as well. They might not, but they could do. So from the bust area to let's say the upper thigh area, you're trying to not draw attention to that particular area. So this is your option. You get yourself a long cardigan or a long jacket, and what you do is you cut it in 3. So leave it open, much more flattering for a long cardigan. If you pull it tight around your tummy and it's clinging to it, it's just going to put emphasis on it. If you're going to fasten a cardigan with, when you've got a bit of a tummy, fasten it up here under your empire line, not right in the middle of your tummy. So this is the technique. You wear, you could wear a colour under here, a pattern under here, it really doesn't matter. But what you're doing is you've got the first side of your cardigan, the middle part of your body, and the other side of your cardigan. And what that's going to do is help split the body into 3. And if you add a scarf to that as well, particularly a long one, so let's just put that underneath the edges of the cardigan. You've got 5 slits here now, haven't you guys? So you've got the cardigan, the scarf, the top underneath, the scarf and the cardigan. And what you've done is visually distract from the tummy by slicing it up with vertical lines. So that's another technique you can use. This one is another technique for disguise, and it uses pattern. So if you look at this one, this dress has got a fairly randomised pattern on it, and it doesn't give your eye any particular place to focus. If you've got a great big flower in the middle of it and it's right in the middle of the tummy, guess where your eyes are going to go. But if you have more of a random pattern on your dress, or top, it doesn't matter. Again, this one's a random pattern. No particular area that your eye is going to focus on, then it means that your eyes aren't necessarily drawn to the tummy area. An example here is distraction, because if you pick a skirt that's got interest to it, this one's got sequins on it, this one's got pattern, this has got spots on it, so you could go for a fairly plain top, but if you've got pattern or something metallic, something that catches your eye, and you've got great legs, which people who are apple shaped often do have great legs actually, so put the emphasis away from your tummy. So keep your top plain, keep it a bit more floaty, don't tuck it in, that's going to draw more attention to it, but keep the eye drawn to somewhere else. So It works with a patterned skirt or trousers. Alternatively, let me just show you with this. Go for a bold piece of jewellery. If you are drawing the eye upwards towards your décolletage area up here, you could do that with a scarf or with a necklace. That's going to draw the eye up, and that's going to distract from your tummy as well. Another technique you can do is you get a top like this and you knot it, or you buy an asymmetric top to begin with, and what you're doing here is, let me show you this knot. You've created an asymmetric hemline, so it's on a diagonal, and what you're doing with that is you're cutting across the middle of your tummy, so it distracts and also disguises. So asymmetric tops, if you don't want people focusing on your tummy, don't draw a great big horizontal across it. Use a diagonal and cut across it, and that will help disguise your tummy. I hope you found this useful. There's loads more information in the article that's attached to this, and please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you. This is Ruth Essex reporting for 40 Plus Style.